Hello my dear YouTuber friends and welcome to this new video. This is our multiplayer flight. We have about 10 different people joining us for this flight. Others may join in when we're halfway through. That usually happens, but that's okay. I'll link the video I did of our flight plan. Basically we're gonna be taking off from Inch Airport over to Fort Augustus. So chaps, if you're ready, I'll throttle up and let's get going. Feel free to talk now.
Everybody's concentrated.
Yeah, no chit chat till we're out of the pattern.
Oh, this looks like a doozy today.
Does look absolutely beautiful as always.
So how high we're going to climb?
I'm sorry, you were a bit quiet. Can you say that again?
How high we're going to climb? How high we're going to climb up?
Okay, to start with, if you just try and follow my lead there, I'm about 1,100 at the moment.
So really we're heading for Royal Deeside, which is just from a few miles from the oil capital of Aberdeen, which is one of the world's leading oil capitals. But it's a very beautiful scenic route following the River Dee to Royal Deeside.
Interesting. I'm just about to reach 1,600 altitude now. It undulates so much, there's so many different hills and undulations, it's difficult to get a definite altitude, or to set one. Again, we flew this on a dummy run yesterday, and there's another group flying this route.
It looks kind of scary to me right now. Everybody's chasing me. Get away!
And here, I thought we were all chasing Hudson.
Yeah, I hit the autopilot too soon. It went straight onto course, onto track. And you all were still going out straight.
That's okay, I can see Carth. You're either ahead of us. I think you're ahead of us there, Carth. That's okay.
Carth is in front of us.
Well, he's in the caravan, isn't he?
Ah, well that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, let me slow up. That's funny though, on mine it shows you guys a little bit ahead of me.
By the way, don't forget to put your flaps back up if you're not fast enough.
Thank you very much for that. Oops.
I remember we had that issue yesterday, right?
I think we did, yes.
So I'm about to reach 3,000 feet right now. So should we level up?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm at 2.7 myself now, so that's fine.
Aberdeen's in between the River Don, which we've just gone over, and the River Dee. So we're heading towards the River Dee. So basically you would follow that all the way up to Balmoral. It's a beautiful river, salmon fishing, and various sports round the river. It makes it a really good tourist attraction.
It's interesting, Al. I asked you yesterday whether it's got rapids, but it doesn't have rapids, does it, this river?
No, it doesn't have rapids. It's quite a gentle river, but as I said yesterday, Braemar was nearly wiped out about 2-3 years ago, where in winter there was a terrible flood where the river burst its banks, and caravans and various other things were swept all the way down the river. And Braemar was very, very badly damaged, and in fact it was so badly damaged that I think some of the properties are still getting rebuilt now. Prince Charles actually helped a lot because he's got a royal connection, and he feels like this is a second home for him. So he helped the locals quite a lot by generously helping with his fund, Prince's Fund, and things to get it back, away from the floods and things like that repaired.
Okay. Wow. Dear. So were a lot of livelihoods ruined, I imagine?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of the shops were closed for over a year anyway, and of course the trouble with water is it damages the foundations, it damages the very nature of the buildings, so you can get mold and various other things that's very difficult to treat. So a lot of them are although they're very old buildings, were stripped all the way right back to basics and rebuilt.
Ouch. Oof. So a lot of heritage was lost then.
Yeah, some of the old buildings were very, very badly damaged, so they had to be rebuilt internally. The exteriors were okay, to be honest. Most buildings, I think, survived that, but there's been builders up at Braemar for virtually 2 years.
This is a wonderful way to spend Saturday morning, so thank you very much for the invite here, guys.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Interestingly enough, I'm kind of practicing a little bit of slow flight now to let you guys get caught back up, and I have no control authority. I'm catching all kinds of updrafts and stuff from the hills. It's kind of neat.
It's a beautiful area, isn't it? Have you seen the way the light hits the hills and the distance? And it's just incredible, I think.
Have you got the thunderstorm setting on?
I must be too high. I'm sea cloud.
Yeah, I came back down to 3,000. Well, just under 3,000 at the moment.
My wine glass is empty. Do they serve wine up here?
I hope you've got a toilet on board, Dirk.
Just open the window.
So the rumours are true then?
Yep.
Only whiskey, I'm afraid, Dirk.
This track IR thing is fantastic.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it is. It wasn't working for me yesterday, but it is today. It's wonderful.
Hudson, I don't think you're gonna get. You're going to lose Aces. He's really like glued to your tail.
Formation flying.
Fantastic.
The river up ahead is the River Dee, which goes all the way down to Aberdeen, where the oil ships are and things like that. But as I say, this is a river that you could follow all the way right up to Braemar and to Loch Mick, which is a little loch on top of mountains. So we start to climb basically from now on. So we're starting to get towards the Highlands.
Wonderful, wonderful. By the way, for those who haven't flown this course, it disappears from your Garmin's or map. So just basically head for Balmoral Castle.
Just follow the river. The first village you would come to would be Ballater, but as long as you follow the river, the right-hand river, it'll take you to Balmoral.
Fantastic tip. Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the scenery is just absolutely stunning.
And
Sorry, it's
you go.
beautiful in real life. I mean, it's really a nice place to go. There's a lot of hunting, fishing, shooting, skiing in winter. It's quite a diverse area. A lot of people come here to do grouse shooting and deer shooting. The glorious 12th is grouse shooting every year, where the royal family come up to shoot in the moors, and people from especially Americans, come from all over to do hunting, fishing, and shooting, because it's that's what they have stalkers basically that guide them into the hills to look for deer to shoot.
I was about to say, it's obvious that Americans would come to shoot.
You can also try and shoot haggis if you can see them, but they're quite difficult to find.
What the heck is that?
Haggis, it's a sheep's stomach, isn't it?
Well, that's what you think it is. It's a little animal that runs about.
If you look closely, you might see some of these mountains here.
No, it's actually, you're right, it is a sheep's stomach with offal, basically, that's got oatmeal and things to make it spicy. It's a delicacy. But funny enough, vegetarian haggis now is becoming very popular because it tastes, I think personally, it tastes better than real haggis. You better not put that on. I'll get shot from every Scotsman.
It's recording, Al.
You can edit that.
Carthenia, did you go down?
It is.
Yeah, I'm trying to fly nice and slow.
Okay.
That,
Oh, there you are. Wait, no, that's not you.
it is interesting that we only see the name. We don't see the actual aircraft flying.
I'm actually to the side of you guys now. I'm going to rejoin.
I see you're airborne again, yeah.
What's your airspeed, Hud?
So are you talking
Mine's
to me?
about 70 knots.
Okay, thanks.
That's the
village to the left. Sorry, the village to the left is called Ballater. It's a very beautiful village, quite old. And I was telling the guys yesterday that the railway line goes into Ballater and actually goes further through Ballater through a tunnel. And it's really strange to look because the railway line goes through the tunnel but doesn't go anywhere. And that was because Queen Victoria basically didn't want any railway going up towards Braemar. So there was a huge argument in the 1800s or whatever, and basically she stopped the railway going further. And all the houses, on the line had to have their front doors pointing to the railway line because Queen Victoria wanted it that way. So it didn't matter if your back door was pointing to the nicer scenery in the road or whatever, you had to have the front door pointing to the railway line. Silence. Have I shocked you?
No, I've heard that one before, Al.
Yeah, but you haven't recorded it yet, so I thought you wanted it today.
I did, yeah. No, it's fascinating still. Just doesn't resonate the same way. I heard it yesterday.
I guess
What's
people
your call
don't press
time,
the
Flying
talk button.
The Flying Scotsman, what's your call number?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
It's Alwatt 6370.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
That's a nice formation underneath me. It's Angelo, Aces, Hudson, and Way Blue. Is that correct?
Oh, way high blue. Yeah, correct.
And Carthenia is also closing in. Fantastic.
Yeah, this is great. Never been to England, Scotland, Ireland, but this is the closest I'll get.
You just never know.
What's the best way to slow down? Sorry for the newbie question, Mike.
Best way is really
Pull
pull
back
your
the
throttle
throttle.
back.
Yeah, just pull your throttle back.
And like, how many revs? Like, should I go back to like 22 or 20 or?
Aces, you're the real pilot here.
For cruising, I like to stick around 2350 to 2400.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, chaps, we're going to dive towards Balmoral Castle. We want to zoom past it. What do you call that? Buzz. We want to buzz Balmoral Castle.
Are you going to circle it?
Yeah, I'm pulling my throttle back a bit and descending.
A good old flyby.
Just be aware there's mountains when you climb back up, so you have to ascend rapidly or climb rapidly.
Oh boy, oh boy.
No one's going to come out and shoot at us, are they?
Only Al.
We've got permission.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope so after repainting the castle.
I'm gonna go talk to the flight attendant for a second.
Okay.
So, are there many homes near Balmoral Castle, Al?
Yeah, there's quite a few. You're mainly in the kind of a little bit of the wilderness here. You're in the Highlands, so they're sporadic, you know. So there's a lot of crofts and things like that here.
So, for the benefits of the viewers, I'm just external buzzing Balmoral Castle. Very nice modelling on that, I've got to say.
Yeah, they've done a very good job actually of recreating it. It looks like that in real life.
Yeah, the river looks lovely too. The water.
I think the royal family feel that it's coming here as quite an escape, you know, from London and various other things. They feel very safe, and as I said yesterday, the locals, particularly in Braemar, which you're heading to, you know, look after the royals here. They're very good at making sure that nobody bothers them, the press or whatever. You know, they're very secretive. So they look after them. And if you are in Braemar or Balmoral, Braemar, you're liable to see the Queen, you know, walking down the street quite happily, going into shops. Nobody will bother her, or she'll talk to people and things like that. And the locals will, you know, respond by, you know, they're quite precious about them.
I love hearing that history, I'll tell you. Thank you very much.
I'm only doing it because I hope to get an OBE.
I imagine the royal family will watch this video as well.
Yeah, I think Charles is one of my subscribers.
Charles
Really?
Atlas.
Not really, no.
But you'd be surprised. He was actually here at the town where I live. He landed here with his aircraft, and he has some relatives here.
Wow.
Hey, Angelo just came over ahead of me.
Oh yeah, kind of flying for me. Love it.
You have to start climbing now, guys, to at least 5,200.
And once again,
5,000?
Al, sorry, once again, what's the largest, the highest peak here?
5,200.
I think it's Ben McDewey, but I'm going to get shot for that. I should have looked it up, I'm afraid. So edit that out. I should have looked it up.
Oh, it doesn't matter, we'll keep it in.
Put it this way, I don't know which one it is, so if I hit it, I'll tell you.
Well, you're telling me you don't have a sectional handy?
There's a group back behind us too.
Yep, Midnight Mouse and OKMCK.
Oh yes, yeah.
I don't know if they left with us, but they're there.
Yeah, it seems to be very popular, this, as a route, generally.
I wonder if it's because it's a near site, actually, because I wouldn't have thought a lot of people would have known this particular route to go across. But I might be wrong, but I wouldn't have thought so.
I had no idea about it, Al, till you mentioned it.
You see, because a lot of people would have perhaps gone down towards Perth to Blair Athol, and I'm not sure they would go across this way because of the mountains and things, but I may be wrong.
Okay, so I hyped this video up as being very international. Would people mind saying where they're from? I'm from the UK, of course, South England.
I'm from Portland, Oregon, US.
This is Jordak. I'm from Georgia, United States.
This is Drew. I'm from Sydney, down under.
I'm Al, and I'm from Scotland. I haven't come very far.
I'm Yola Hugh, and I'm from the Cayman Islands, Van Cayman.
And I'm Dirk, and I'm from Germany.
And I am Carthinian from Cleveland, Ohio, USA.
And I'm Aces. Aces down 1. And I'm actually in Rhode Island, USA.
So
Guys, Angelo here.
Wow, it's all over the place, huh?
sorry, Angelo, say again.
Sorry, yeah, I'm from Western Canada, British Columbia.
Oh, I hope to go to Western, to British Columbia. That's what I'd really like to do. And I've been in Oregon a couple of years ago and just loved it. I thought it was beautiful, following the Oregon Trail.
Oh, it's beautiful. You're gonna love it. Gotta come
It's
down.
beautiful.
So, dear friends, when we get halfway towards Fort Augustus, Aces is going to come in front, hopefully, and take us in for a landing, or show us the approach for landing.
Oh, we got to do that again.
We do.
Can I just hit escape?
Yep. No.
I gotta crash.
I did all right yesterday, but today I'm sober, so.
Yeah, you had a great landing yesterday, actually.
I'll pass you some whiskey, Jodak.
Roger that, thanks.
Hey, Henderson, what's your current airspeed?
102.
That's why I'm not catching you, because I am at 102 as well.
I'll come back on the throttle a bit.
I am at 60, so just above about as slow as I can go.
ATC is telling me to climb to 12,000 feet. No way.
Oh, wow.
I'm very glad you guys are saying whiskey rather than scotch, because we like it being called whiskey, and you always have whiskey with water, nothing else.
The famous Grausen Einbrew.
No, that's a Glaswegian thing. Real Scotsmen don't have that.
We used to drink it in Edinburgh like fish.
What's the best? What's the most renowned whiskey in Scotland, Al?
Oh god, that's a difficult answer because I'll get shot from every whiskey distillery in this area because with the area we're flying across, there's loads of distilleries. I mean, it goes from the River Spey all the way across to the west. I mean, Skye and things like that. There's Glenfiddich. There's loads of really nice whiskies, and you know, it just depends on what you like, what type of whiskey you like. You know, I mean, the Japanese are trying to copy whiskey and things like that now, but I don't think there's anything beats a proper peat of this area that you know that goes into the water, which makes the local whiskey. There's Lafroig is a really good one. It's a soft type of whiskey. It depends what you like, really.
Yeah, I like single malts personally.
Over here is my favorite is tequila.
Ooh, lovely too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we do
That's
our
like
yearly camping,
A couple of
we have,
dinosaur eggs at Putin's place.
Sorry, somebody go ahead there.
I was just going to mention that we do our yearly camping and we have a toast once a year, and it's 12-year-old Glenlivet is what we use for that.
Ooh, wow. Just a wee dram, not too much, but it's just lovely to share as a social drink, I find.
I'm a Hennessy kind of guy.
Cognac, right?
Yeah.
Cognac
the-
is nice.
What we're flying over is a Cairngorms, which is heading towards Aviemore. There's a lot of skiing done here, and a lot of mountaineering things all through the year. And it's very, very nice for people that like hill walking. There's a ski centre because there wasn't much skiing this year because of COVID, so they have suffered incredibly badly because it was good skiing weather, but sadly there was they weren't allowed to go and do skiing.
Is there typically enough snow for skiing there, Al?
Absolutely, I bet you there's snow on the hills now. In reality, I bet you if you went over these hills, there would be snow. You won't lose snow up here until probably May, sometimes June. There's a guy that's got a job, believe it or not, to look for the last bit of snow off these hills. It's just a hobby he's got, but it actually is recorded and goes into some sort of university. But that's his job, is to get the last bit of snow.
Wow. Yeah, I wonder if global warming has changed that a little bit.
Yeah, but when you do get a snowfall here, it's pretty bad. So the snow, because of the cold wind, will stay for quite a while.
What's your leader's altitude, please?
I'm at 4.6 at the moment. If I'm the leader, I'm not sure I am.
Thank you.
Right, Aces, do you want to start to come ahead of me? I have pulled back the throttle. I'll do it a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm slowly catching up to you. I've got it pinned to the firewall here.
You guys are doing about 100 knots?
110 at the moment.
I'm at 128.
130 for me.
120.
Cool.
I think the amount went over is called Breiriach.
Scotland, all in all, it doesn't really seem that densely populated, right?
Not in this part. I mean, round the coast it is, and down towards the central belt. But this is the Highlands of Scotland, which is very sparsely populated. It's mostly deer and things like that in the hills rather than people.
Yeah, I like that. Very nice.
So was William Wallace from these parts, Al?
Goodness, you asked the most difficult question. You could have given me some time. I don't think so. I think he was more down towards Stirling. I think I'm right in saying that. So no, he wasn't. I don't think he was, certainly not northeast of Scotland.
It's funny, isn't it? Whenever people ask me English questions about history, I've got no idea about. Just because I'm English, they assume I should know.
I would say that's the normal, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm nicely caught up with you again, Hudson. I'm off your left, just behind a little bit.
And he certainly didn't look like Mel Gibson
yeah,
as well.
No, or sound like him.
Have we seen our wind farm yet?
I think it's still in front of us.
Yeah, I came off course a bit, so I've just come back on course roughly now.
Remember the lock that we have to go over.
So
Lock.
I've been following AMG 9.
Yes, that's Aces. That's you, Aces, isn't it?
Nope. I'm actually November Juliet Bravo 7 Zulu Victor.
Oops.
I can see AMG 9 chat, but I'm not sure they're. I don't know. Are they with us?
So I am been following
don't think so.
AMG 9 chat. Is that the right course?
No, they're a different group. I think. Yeah, it's a different group. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd turn your head around and have a look back.
So I'm going now. So should I? What should I do now?
Just slow down, half throttle, and just pitch for just try and keep your altitude. Trim, rather.
Finally formed back up with you guys.
That could be the distracting group that was out here yesterday with us.
Could be, yeah. I like some of the names. Descent to Wild is fantastic.
Have we passed Feshy Gliding Centre yet?
I think I saw it, yeah.
Okay. Well, the mountains on the right would have been Ben McDewey.
I saw our group is on my left.
No, I don't think that's the right group as well.
I saw at war on my left.
I feel like I'm golfing or something. We should let them play through.
I think Titbird is going off to the moon now.
Yeah, whoever's not with us, just look for my username, Hudson, it should be quite clear.
Titbird is part of the flying circus, I think. This is fantastic.
Hey.
No, I'm enjoying this, seriously. I'm seeing you descending like crazy, then going back up. Fantastic.
I'm a work in progress.
You really are enjoying this flight.
So,
Hudson,
yes, yeah.
Ben Nevis is the highest mountain, 4,280, I think it is. So there you go.
You
Ben
just
Nevis.
looked on Google, haven't you?
No, I asked my wife.
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna mention that too, but I thought, nah, shut up.
Okay, I think I see everyone there now.
Drew, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm. Have a look. Have a look in front of you.
Did you say you're from
Have a look
Australia?
I'm from Australia, but I've lived in the UK for an awful long time, and Scotland. But I'm actually in China right now. Yeah.
Wow.
You get around.
You were with us yesterday, weren't you?
No. I was in the chat group, but I wasn't. No, I wasn't flying with you.
Okay, that's where I saw it.
Aces, have you got a good handle on where we are?
Yeah, I'm right behind you, and I see the turn coming up, the lock, the bottom end of the lock.
Okay,
I think the wind farm
I'm
will
at
appear
84 now.
Sorry, say that again?
I'm at 84 knots now.
Yeah, I'm right with you.
Yeah, Hudson, if you can see way high blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. So you're with the wrong group as well.
I'm on the GPS, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. We're gonna start our approach
wind
soon. You
farm.
might want
There's
to
the
turn that
wind
off.
Are you landing in EGVC?
EGVVZ, yes.
Okay, that's directly in front of me.
Ah. Okay, I mean, you can go for it, see if you feel confident. Ace, is that like that lock ahead of us? Sorry, Al. That's where we need to start turning, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where I had been. I'd fly just over to the lock, and then I turn left and start getting prepared for a 2-1 degree heading approach.
Okay, can you get ahead of me in time there?
I'm just gone full throttle, so I'm coming below you.
Okay. There's the wind farm.
This is just all so cool.
It's incredible, isn't it? How realistic is this, Aces, to real life?
The mechanics and the way the planes fly, it's actually pretty similar. Coming over the mountains, I got a lot of buffeting, which is perfectly normal. It happens in a real airplane, so it's definitely a simulator, in my opinion.
But the experience, is it quite true to life?
Yeah, I would say it is. The only thing amiss is because, you know, I'm playing with a few different programs that are supposed to be able to help it, but I don't have track IR, so I can't just turn my head and look out the window. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty spot on.
Great. Just make sure I'm following the right person. You're GB72. Is it ZV or 2V?
It's 7 Zulu Victor, yep.
Oh, great, okay.
I'm right behind everyone, but I don't know how far.
Very close. I would go flaps 1 if you can and start reducing your throttle to probably around 70, mid-70s. Or less.
The best of luck, everybody, for landing. It's not the easiest.
Cheers, Al.
That was good. Good one, yeah.
Oh, it was pretty easy yesterday, seemed to me.
Right, we'll all follow you then.
Don't see
What's the,
anything, so foggy.
What's the runway heading?
28, isn't it?
21, 21.
21.
2-1.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nothing like preparation, eh?
If you splash into the lock, I hope Nessie doesn't get you.
So is that the actual lock of legend, Al?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Wow.
At the bottom of Fort Augustus is a huge abbey that's been there for, oh, I don't know, since 10th century or something. And that's where the Loch Ness Monster was first seen, I think. I think a saint or a priest saw it there first time. Well, it's a long, long time ago.
I think coming down by the water's the best option, eh?
Yeah, I would say go over the town, go up the loch, turn back down, and over the land is the easiest way, because you lose height over the loch.
Aces, you're going way off to the right.
Well, yeah, I want to make a nice descent.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm
okay,
following,
okay,
I'm
alright, I
following
understand.
Aces.
I thought you got lost.
No, it's nice and easy. With an uphill curve from the lake, yeah, that's lovely.
Loch.
Oh, I think blue is already down, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, well
that's
done,
lovely.
well done.
Is this going to be a group touchdown all at once?
As much as we can.
It looks like it almost, yeah.
Is it got? Are there low clouds for other people too?
Alright, I'm slowing down and getting flaps in, Hudson.
Okay.
Yeah. Low cloud. So I saw somebody bang left and then heading right in front of me.
I'll take a look in a moment. I'll take a look in a moment.
That's a beautiful approach.
Out of my way, Aces! Get out of my way! Don't forget to turn on your landing lights.
And landing gear.
For sure.
I'm recording you coming down, man. Hank.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful airfield, isn't it? Or airstrip, rather.
Touchdown.
There's so many nameplates I can't even see the runway. I'm just gonna have to kind of guess.
JBZ2V. I've got you.
Aim for the one in the middle.
Al Watt 6370. Whoa. Come on, boy. Down they come.
Well, it's going back up.
All right, scatter, guys.
Lovely, lovely.
Looking good, Jordak. You're just in front of me.
I'm sorry, Aces, I got in front of you again.
No problem.
Actually, I was hoping to be right next to you, but I guess I was too fast. Oh, tip bird!
Excellent.
The name is programmed.
He's upside down.
That is typical for me.
I have to do a forward slip here. Pretty high.
Nice landing, Hudson.
Like you, I've been practicing. We made it. Would you believe it?
I'm gonna go out and try to come back in.
Are you still upside down?
Yep, nobody would help me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So who do we have up in the air still?
I'm trying to slip in.
Angelo is coming down right now. Then there's Carthenian and
I'm
Yola.
coming in now.
I'm in a full forward slip, and I don't know if I can. Okay, here we go. I'm sticking like a stone now. That's good.
Looks good, Angelo.
Oh, thanks. A little hard there. Not
Yolak might be a little okay. He's coming down now.
Yol AK063 coming in next.
It's very steep. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, this is like a Dirk landing.
Yes.
Oh, bit bouncy there.
Well, he's gone.
I have to go
He's
around?
gone. You need to pull the throttle back. Well, not now. Now you increase speed. Are you ready on the ground?
This is my first time, you know. You got to give me a bit of leeway, guys.
Oh, of
I'm
course.
going around.
Oh, Katrina.
That looks fantastic.
I don't see the runway at all.
No, it's not the easiest. It's green. Very difficult to spot.
Underneath you.
So, where is the runway? I don't see it.
On it now, and you lost it.
If you go up the loch, if you go head up towards Inverness, go up the loch and then turn back over land, you should find it to the far left. So follow the edge of the loch. South, basically.
You're like in the trees, right?
I have absolutely no idea where I am. I'll try and.
Yo, AK063, you're in the river, mate.
Oh, Mason's grandpa is also coming down now.
Go for it, Hein.
He was behind us, huh? Way back.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Be great.
Angelo's dead, he's pushing back.
Be great to get a still of all the aircraft in the field, wouldn't it?
It would. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey guys,
I'm onto it, guys. I'll post them up later.
I'm not going to be able to get back to where you guys are, so I will catch you in Discord later. Thanks, guys.
Okay, Jordak, thanks for coming.
Well done, Jordak. It's great to hear you.
Fun watching you landing, yeah.
Well done, Hein, you got down. Congrats.
Looks good.
Thanks, guys.
But do you just need the airport code? Then you can reappear right here again. Because I imagine you're probably going to appear on our starting airport, right? We're here at Fort Augustus. I can give you the ICAO code.
It put me back at where we took off from. Let me try to reload everything again, see where that puts me.
Okay, okay.
Well, I'm going to do that as well, guys. What's the ICA code?
Just a second. It's EGVZ, or in English, EGVZ.
Would it help if somebody went up and they followed you in?
That's not a bad idea if somebody wants to do that.
I don't mind doing it.
Is that you, Al?
Yeah, I can do it if you want.
Oh, God help them, man. Just joking. No, go ahead,
You're
please.
the local.
Thank you, Hudson.
You know I'm joking.
Carthaginian, will you be joining us again?
If I could get down there.
I would wave a hand if it makes any sense. But you're quite a distance away, huh? Can you find us?
Well, I see you.
Okay, okay.
Yolak, I think you've spawned on the runway now.
Yes, I have. I'm going to pretend that's where I landed.
Well done, that was a perfect landing.
Thank you.
So we heading out again?
Yeah, I'm going to stop the recording soon, because it will go on for too long, but we can head out again.
Did you want to wait for Carthaginian or just take off again?
Yeah, no, this is good fun. We'll see if Al can guide Carth in and see what happens, yeah.
Alright, alright.
I lost sight of the runway.
Is he reloading?
No, I think Al's gone up to guide Carth in. He's above... He's towards the back of the runway, the end of the runway, up in the air to the right.
Yeah, I've got visual. Can he see me?
We see you, or I see you.
I see you guys. I'm just
You
trying
can't
to
see me.
get a factor in here to final.
Yeah, you want to go to your right, Al? Well, Carth, can you see Al?
I do not see him, no.
He's directly opposite of you.
I can see you. Can you see me, Cart? Look towards the lock. If you look towards Loch Ness, the big lock, I can see you seem to be going away.
Okay, I see you. Yeah, somehow I got way off course here.
Yeah, well, if you follow me in, if you can, I'm heading towards you just now.
Al, you've been holding out on us. You're a bit of an expert at this.
No, not really. Well, I haven't landed yet. The cart seems to be going away from me, I think. There's a
Now Carthene is coming back.
there's a way to Perth, I think.
He's moving towards the runway right now.
I'm headed towards the lock.
That's the right way.
Yeah, I would slow as much as you can.
I want to turn just on the other side of the lock, right? Just as I come up.
Yeah, just follow me in if you can see me. I can't see where you are.
Okay, I think I see how to do this. I'm headed towards this hill on the other side of the lock.
Exciting stuff, hey?
Can you guys see me?
I still see you, yeah.
I'm talking to you,
Move in the
YouTubers
right
now.
direction.
Yeah, I'm headed towards you now.
Trying not to cut over people's conversations. I'm not
I don't
talking.
know how I got so far away.
I'm not talking on comms. I'm
You
just
enjoyed
talking
the
to
sight.
you, YouTubers.
That's right.
Well, you're in a faster aircraft too, so you can just do a little sightseeing while the rest of us got sorted out.
Good
I
idea.
mean, the other option would be we all take off, pick Carthenian up, and move on to the next airport.
Yeah, I think if I have to go around again, just take off and I'll join back up with you guys.
Yeah, it's quite good to see this though. Let's see if we can land, Kath.
Yeah, we want to see you.
Nice landing, Al. You are a bit of an expert.
How'd you stop it?
Just crash into the trees.
Should I start my turn now? To final?
Go a bit further if I was you. I've got a good view of you. That's the. Let me just go forward a bit.
And you seem to be going quite fast, so maybe don't go faster than 90.
Yeah, Kath, now's probably a good time to turn. Just try and lower your speed as much as you can while you're turning.
Well, my landing speed should be about 70 knots.
Perfect, yep.
Okay, it's going to be a short final. Let's see if I can do...
You have reverse, don't you?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know.
I think the C28
Never
has
flown this
reverse
before.
actually. Flaps down, slower. Looking good, looking good.
Okay,
And
as
a
soon
little
as,
slip.
as soon as Kath lands, I'm going to stop the
Is this
recording.
landing gear down?
It's looking
Not
good.
to hit the trees.
Nice calf, very nice. Okay, listen, thanks for
Fools and
watching.
horseshoes.
I shall stop the video there. More adventures coming, and
Or
I'll
horseshoes and hand grenades, depending on
That
the
looked very
people are
cute.
still talking. I'll see you soon.
It's quite tricky.